Hello, I'm in Seattle in the United States. Now, Seattle's got a bit of a reputation for being rainy, but the reality is it only gets the 44th most rain in the entire country, with cities like Houston and New Orleans getting more rain than this city. So the question now is, why does everyone who's not from Seattle think that Seattle is really, really rainy?
It rains 9 months of the year in Seattle.
I know!
So this misconception starts basically because of just TV and movies. There's Frasier, famously set in Seattle where it's kind of raining all the time, but the reality is that show was shot, except for one episode, entirely in sunny Los Angeles. And then there is Sleepless in Seattle, which shows the city of Seattle as being rainy all the time. But this isn't, in fact, reality. But don't worry, it's not all lies. There is some element of truth to it being rainy in Seattle, despite the amazing weather we are having today. And that's basically to do with precipitation. Now, Seattle actually has more precipitation, so it has more rainy days than a city like New York, but overall it has less rainfall. So basically this means you just get a lot of drizzle and kind of like misty rain all the time. So in Seattle, no one really carries an umbrella because you're just gonna get, a little bit of dampness on your clothes, but never any serious rain like you might get in another city like New York.
So now the question might be, well, if Seattle isn't rainy, well, why is it dry? So basically, Seattle sits on the Puget Sound, and then over there, behind the camera, we have the Pacific Ocean. So the clouds come in from the Pacific Ocean, then between that and the Puget Sound, you have the Olympic Mountains. And basically, this forces the clouds to dump all of the rain on the Olympic Mountains, actually one of the wettest places in the United States. They pass all the way over the city here. And then on the other side, there's another set of mountains, the Cascades, where maybe it rains again. And then on the other side of those, it's incredibly dry once again. So that's essentially why there's not so much rain in Seattle.
So I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please do hit that like button below. It doesn't really help, but it makes us feel good. Also, you can subscribe. If you subscribe, you might see notifications from this channel. You might not, but hit that bell button if you do want to see videos that we're making in the future. And as always, thanks to the Patreons for making these sorts of videos possible. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. New Orleans, Houston, and Phoenix all getting more rain than Seattle.
Not Phoenix.
Not Phoenix, I just added that randomly? Okay. New Orleans, Houston, and Phoenix! It's not Phoenix! Then there's Sleepless in Seattle, where they specifically mention the rain. That's unfortunate. Note, avoid that. All right. So this misconception, I need to start walking, otherwise it's gonna look super awkward. Simon, get your together.